It's freezing out here.
We are freezing, I agree. To be precious, we are freezing.
Thompson. You came just at the right time. We're looking for Professor Calculus. We can't find him inside, and Nestor said to us that he hasn't left the estate.
I think I might know where he is. This crank must be jiggering in his lair. Follow me. What have you done again?
Oh, it didn't work like I told you.
Are you alright, Professor?
What happened?
To be precise, what happened?
Wasn't there a third time? Never mind.
What were you doing?
Oh, I was working on a new way to produce electricity. That was right.
What are you talking about exactly?
I will even say, what are you exactly talking about?
Me? Well, I will show you. Just wait to see. Right there. Come on. Hey. Let's begin by the beginning. Can you even imagine how big the energy management challenge is becoming since the past few years? And yet, there's more than enough energy on Earth who's just waiting to be used. See by yourself. Humanity is mainly using fossil fuels when the solar energy reaching the Earth per year overcome all the human energy necessities. However, we only use a tiny portion of it, so I find a way to recoup this energy, and I present you the panneau tournesolaire.
But, Professor, how can such thing convert the sunlight in electricity?
Patience, young man, I was coming to it. As you can see, when photons arrive, they excite the electrons of the cell component. The excited electrons rise from their current level to the level above, leaving a hole behind. The first level is called valence band, and the second the conduction band. These electrons and respective hole form what we used to call an electron hole. It's the presence of the electrons and the hole in both bands that allows the movement of charge in this band and generates a current.
So you're telling us that we can recoup all the energy given by the sunlight?
Actually, not. There are many limitations due to the components and the recombination phenomenon. Let me explain myself. Sometimes it arrives that electron holes break and that the electrons fill again the holes under the band of origin, what reduces the cell efficiency. The amount of electrical energy produced also depends on something called the band gap.
Oh yes! I've heard of researches about the band gap in semiconductors just like those you are using. If I remember well, the band gap is a threshold of energy. If the photon arrives with energy lower than the threshold, it will just pass through the matter in the form of light. If this energy is higher, it will be absorbed by the matter. I've also heard that only a part of the energy given by the photon will be transformed in electrical energy, when the other is lost in the form of thermic energy.
To be precise, the loss is due to the fact that if an electron is given too much energy by a photon, this one will dissipate just enough amount of energy on atomic form to reach the lower end of the conduction band. Now, for a better understanding of the working, we can model the device as this. Actually, my panneau tournesolaire works just like a diode, which generates a current when it's under illumination. Look at this graph of current versus the potential. It's the same as the one for diode if we put it upside down. But the most interesting part is still the amount of generated power that you can see just right there. We can compute and maximize it depending on the generated current and the potential we apply.
Perfect, perfect. But you are not the only one to be interested in this field.
I would even say, you're not the only field to be interested in this one.
Schrödinger equations are very useful to understand some internal workings. But you won't be able to understand.
Wasn't it a cat?
No, no. It's a box with poison.
No, I think it's a box with a poisonous cat.
Never mind.
They don't understand anything.
I think you have found something very great, Professor. I'm sure it would be very useful for all mankind. But still, I'm wondering if it would be too expensive to produce these devices.
Yeah, I've thought about using cheaper components for myself. But don't it will be certainly reduce efficiency of that one. And it will be nocif for the environment.
So, if I understand well, you are only using a junction on doped material.
To be precise, you're using a single p-n junction when you could have made a multi-junction device.
Yeah, it's true.
The world is upside down today. The Thomson understanding calculus equilibrations. The professor making a working device. I need something to relax. Where's the alcohol? What happened?
It worked quite bad during the night.